Hi, it's Amanda here. So I thought I would give myself a challenge today. What I decided to do, I've been working with burlap, and I've got a roll of burlap which I brought, and it's such a flexible material to use. And what I've done is I've separated all the strands and created um, rolls of the burlap, and so these are all single strands. So I cut I cut a certain length, and so obviously you've got one length. The width of the burlap is standard. I think it's a yard or three. Yeah, I think it's a yard or a meter. Yeah, and so this is the width of the burlap. So that's, yeah, about a meter. Um, and then what I did was cut a length. So the length is actually longer. So that's that. And I've not measured how long that is. Anyway, so um, I was doing the first activity I thought I would do when I was first testing out the burlap was to create some mini looms. And so mini looms with recycled materials. So I had some old paintbrushes that I was going to throw away. Um, Throw away in the sense that I was going to use them in the garden as stick a label on it and it becomes something that you can use in a plant pot, or something else. So then I thought, oh, why don't I put them together, create a mini loom, and I've started on this one. Just now, I just thought, oh, sitting there. This was the first one I put together, and then what I realised is I should have covered them. Yeah, so this was the first one. The second one, which I'm working my way through, I covered, and this is it. So I've got quite far on that, and you can see that I've also added some beading. Um, so these are old paintbrushes. Um, And then what I thought to myself is I should have put the beading on first and then attached them together. So then this is then the next stage. So you would have, if you see on my Instagram, you'll see as I've worked on that. Anyway, so now I've got these old markers. And yeah, so normally they would go in the bin. So I thought to myself, let's try covering them with the burlap and see how we get on. And then what I would do is attach beading to it before I then put it together as a sculptural loom. And it will be kind of chunky. So that would be quite nice as well. I've got a chunky one that I've done. Hold on. Um, This is made from wood though, so and I've yet to finish it. So that's the top actually. Yeah. So I like them, and it's just really now spending the time. The other materials that I will be using in the looms are wool, or I've got a lot of yarn from, and I guess it's acrylic. When I used to crochet, so I've crocheted all these different flowers, and I've brought over time. I brought loads of wool, so I'm going to be using that. And I grow cotton, so I've got cotton to put in each of them. Each of them will have a couple of lines of, if not more, depending on how much I can spin um, and have cotton in. Okay, so I'm going to get on. Got my glue gun to help attach the the burlap to the marker, and yeah, I'll show you. I'll show you how I get on. Okay, come on then, let's go. Okay, so I'm going to do one to show you, and again it's still kind of new. So what I'm doing is adding the glue gun, the glue, and I'm always still trying, you know, different techniques because what I want to do is cover up the thing, the pen. So and I might have to have more than one layer, but that's fine. And you just twirl it round, and at different points you would add more glue. You don't need to add glue, and it's what I've learned. You don't need to trial and error. You don't need to add glue all along because it will stay. Okay, so what I'm going to do is get a little bit of fabric for the rest of them. I just found that long, but it's just patience, really. I mean, I do like the look of this. See, I do like the look of that. So I'll see. Or what I could have done is taken a piece and then just put it on the end like that and then wrap around it. So I might try that and see which one I like the best. So I'll just get a piece here. And let me see how I'm going to do this. Sort of like that. But you have to be careful with the glue gun because it will go through some of the holes. So okay. There's that way, or as I say, there's material, but I'm gonna get another glue stick. Okay, so here are the wrapped pens, and so you see they looked totally different from before. I haven't done all of the edges because what I'll do is use other beadings, and I've got some buttons actually. Oh yeah. Oh, sorry about that. I created, I'm trying to get it down now. I created, it says buttons, but it ain't got any buttons. It's in the miscellaneous. Okay, take a look at that while I get what I was looking for. Yeah. Okay, so let me take these out. So a while back I created these. They're just they're made of clay, and what I'm going to see if I've got 8 that have been already painted. Okay, so I've found 8, and all I'm going to do is add them to the bottom. Yeah, so should we apply it here? Bit of glue. it to the end. And then all I need to do is get the burlap and wrap it around the end, just to kind of, so that there's not a ridge here. So let me put glue on the end here. Actually, perhaps what I do is kind of do it now while it's... Okay, so here are the transformed pens. I'll show you from this to this, and now I'm going to put them together and create a mini loom. So I'm just going to clean them up. Just wanted to show you though, clean them up. And what I normally do is put a little bit of the glue to hold them, and then I'm going to wrap them in some more burlap, and then that will make them nice and solid. I'm really looking forward to working on this, but yeah, I just wanted to show you.